Is Kelly gardening?
Dinky guessed. Chapter 9. Caught. The children were in the schoolyard where Apple Blossom was showing off her new cutie mark, a pink flower.
Nope,
She replied.
my talent is perfumes.
Huh? Every pointing uttered.
Actually, I have Thunder Dance to thank for my cue mark. When you told me the other day I spell nuts, I got an idea.
Thunderbliss, you heard that.
Yep, I'm glad I did. See, that morning, one of all Applejack's apple pies fell in my hand. That's why I had that smell. I figured I could use that smell to make a perfume.
She opened her salad bag or drew a small spray bottle. She squirted some at Lightning Dash. The Pegasus grunted in annoyance, but then took a whiff of herself. Smells good, she said bluntly.
So why use your key like a flower and not a perfume bottle?
Dinky asked.
'Cause I made the perfume with apple blossoms in that I placed in my scrapbook.
Apple Blossom explained.
They had fallen out the trees before they could turn to apples. My mom says my cue mark means I can give every pond my apple flower scent.
While everyone congratulated Apple Blossom, Screwball sat on a bench with a duel and a dart stick.
Screwball,
The filly turned to Apple Blossom.
were you listening to my story?
Screwball shook her head. Sorry, Apple Blossom. Congratulations on your cutie mark. Her other friends had gathered around to see what she had been so occupied in. So when did you become so good? Thunder asked.
What do you mean?
Screwball asked. Lightning pointed to the dirt. It was covered in little hearts and a few big ones with the initials SB and MB written in them. Screwball dipped her stick. She had not realized he had been drawing all that.
Dinky exclaimed, you see me?
No, honey, Screwball insisted, using her magic to make the incriminating duels disappear. Apple Blossom scrutinized her face.
Wait a minute.
She guessed back.
No way. Screw's got Chris?
What? No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You're blasting out crazy.
Dinky squealed.
Cute.
What color is his mane? It's not Thunderdash, is it? Is it Cinnamon Stick? You girls know we're standing right here, right? Cinnamon Stick scowled.
So spell.
Apple Blossom urged.
Who is it?
No. No! We aren't doing it! No. We aren't doing this.
But Trixie, this is setting it up so well.
No, we aren't doing Summer 11.
Summer 11 had me a blast. Summer 11 happened so fast. Met a filly, crazy for me. Met a colt, cute as can be. Summer days, drifting away to those, summer nights. Oh well, tell me more. Did you get very far? Tell me more. Like, does he have a car? She swam by me, Z got a cramp. He ran by me, got my suit damped. I saved her life, Z silly drowned. Z sewed off, splashing around. Summer sun, something's begun. But oh, those summer nights. Oh well, tell me more. Was it love at first sight? Tell me more. Did Z put up a fight? Took her bowling in the arcade. Ooh, we went strolling, drank lemonade. Ooh, we made out under the dock. Ooh, we stayed out till 10 o'clock. Summer fling don't mean a thing, but those summer nights. Tell me more, but you don't gotta brag. Tell me more, 'cause he sounds like a drag. He got friendly, holding my hand. Ooh. Just turned 18. Well, she was good. You know what I mean. Summer heat, boy and girl meet. But oh, those summer nights. Tell me more. How much did he spend?
Tell me more, 'cause he get me a friend. It turned colder, that's where it ends. So I told her, we still be friends. That we made our true love vows. Wonder what Z's doing now. Summer dreams ripped at the seams. But oh, those summer nights. Tell me more, tell me more. Trixie hates you for this. Oh, come on, you looked great in the poodle skirt. RIP! Trixie did not! What scares me, folks, is if they have a similar song in the audio play. If they do, I'm just gonna laugh. Screwball was literally saved by the bell as the other foals hastened inside the schoolhouse. She let out a sigh of relief. Over the past month, she and Prince Mouthball had been meeting up frequently. In those meetings, they had played, laughed, confided in each other. Neither of them had told anyone about it, and it was becoming harder and harder for Screwball to keep the secret from her friends and family. Apple Blossom was not the first to notice anything weird about her behavior. Last week at dinner, her mother had been the one to observe Screwball's lack of appetite.
Is everything all right, honey?
Flasheye asked. The filly had not responded as she spread her mashed potatoes over her plate. She then returned to reality.
Oh, I'm just not hungry.
I think I know what the problem is, the father had said, snapping his fingers and turning all the potatoes into cotton candy. Then his eyes widened at the shape she had made her food. Now, when did you become all about hearts and kisses? Screwball had quickly eaten her meal and pretended like nothing happened. When she came home with a dreamy look in her eyes, her parents were especially suspicious. Tell me, you also think there's something wrong with our daughter? Discord said.
Not wrong,
Fluttershy replied, shaking her head.
Just peculiar.
Ward,
I'm worried about the beaver.
I'll say, when we bowled yesterday, when she knocked down the pins, they jumped back up and stood in the shape of a heart. And when she jumped in the pool, her splash was heart-shaped too. Now she's making goo-goo eyes. What happened to my non-kissy, non-mushy little girl?
You mean you don't see it?
Don't what? She put her hoof to her forehead.
Honey, I believe our daughter is experiencing her first crush.
Discord blinked. Crush? Then that means there's a boy! His body was suddenly engulfed in flames. Who is he? I'll burn him to a crisp if he thinks he can date my daughter! He would burn down the entire house and Fluttershy knocked out a bucket of water on him. She made sure to always have one handy whenever he blew his top. Okay. That's sweet and cute. You get a point, Vic.
Would you get a hold of yourself?
Fluttershy demanded.
This is a good thing.
How can it possibly be a good thing? Discord snapped, his eyes filling with tears. How can it be good that my little girl is growing up? He scowled. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Screwball glanced from her homework as her dad swung the door open. Who is it? He demanded. The filly blinked.
What are you?
Your mother is on this crazy suspicion that you have a crush. Her Screwball's cheeks turned pinker. It's not true, is it? She sighed in relief.
Yeah, right. No crush here.
Discord laughed and ruffled her mane. I knew she was pulling my leg. To think my daughter would get all mushy over a boy. You know, audience, I know the trope of the father always losing it over the crush over a boy and stuff. But this once, just once, I want to see a cartoon that takes this and puts it on ear. And he hears about his girl's crush, his daughter's crush. He gets angry that it's a boy. He goes and he just nonchalantly says, "No, it's a girl." And he has no idea how to react. Or B, goes, What? You think I would get so mad over my daughter having a crush over a girl too? Both are equal in my eyes! Or something silly like that. I would actually love seeing that. Because the guy would have no idea what to say at that point. I mean... What do you call these things again? Mothball asked, examining the strange substance as a host. Donuts, Screwball answered with a mouthful. They're fantastic. So you can eat whole foods. Sure, but they don't usually taste very good. Chocolate's an exception. It tastes just like love. Oh, okay, your turn. After swallowing the rest of his donut, Mothball tapped his chin. They've been going back and forth with questions ever since their first meeting. Your unicorn friends, he said, the one with the strange eyes. How did it happen? Was it an accident? Screwball shook her head. It runs in her family. She and I were practically born on the same day, and we've been best friends ever since. One year we have the birthday party at my house, the next at Dinky's, and then at mine, and so on. He scratched his head. What's a birthday party? She blinked. Wow, you really need to get out more. A birthday party is a party you have to celebrate the date of your birth. In that case, if we had a birthday parties at the Hive, there'd be one every day. Screwball snickered. Aunt Pinky would have a blast. Z's the crazy one, right? You bet your tail she is. Although she's not really my aunt, she's still my favorite. She could turn any bad day around just by being herself. Plus, she gave me this cool hat. Softball sighed. You have an amazing family. Even most of them aren't related to you. I don't get it. Aren't there teenslings your age to play with? Well, there is this cool guy named Cocoon that I think you'll have a lot of fun with, buddy. Well, sir, but we don't play, we train. We learn how to hunt so we can feed ourselves. I have to learn especially. Mother says if I'm going to be kings, I have to find food for the hives. Screwball glanced down and circled her hoof on the ground nervously. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? When you feed on ponies' love, do you hurt them? Mothball grins. Well, when we drain them of their love, we drain them of their power. They slowly weaken, but they're not hurt if we're not around them for long. He paused to back away from Screwball. Maybe we shouldn't. Philly cast a point to the sky. Look, a shooting star. Oh, don't you know you are a shooting star? Now, classic rock, we can handle. True. She closed her eyes and concentrated. What are you doing? The prince asked. If you make a wish on a shooting star, it'll come true, she explained. What did you wish for? She laughed. Silly, you can't tell your wish, or else it won't come true. I fail to see how a star can possess magical wizard-crafting abilities. You're talking to an earth pony with chaotic powers. Fair points. Oh, there's another one. This one's yours. Go on, make a wish. Mothball glanced at the filly, then at the star. He thought the idea a bit silly, but he did not want to disappoint his friend. Before the star burned out, he shut his eyes and silently made his wish. I wish I wasn't a changeling, so I could have a heart. But their forbidden friendship was not meant to remain a secret forever. Mothball was prepared to meet Screwball for a game of beach volleyball. He made a hole in his wall leaning outside, concealed by a changeling poster. The only decoration was loud. He was about to lift it up when a chilling voice stopped him in his tracks. Going somewhere, sons? The prince turned around, gasped, faced his mother. He faked a grin. What are you talking about, mothers? I was just smoothing out these posters. Chrysalis chuckled. You can cut to charades, son. I know of your secret exit, and where you have been sneaking off the past several weeks. Mothball gulped. There's no use hiding how you've been caught red-hoofed. Got down on his knees. I'm prepared for my punishment, mother, he said, shutting his eyes with a shiver. Punishment? The chrysalis asked, raising an eyebrow. You want me to punish you for doing exactly as I told you? He opened his eyes, looking at her confusion. What? I asked you to find whatever you could about the halflings, and you have. You are quite brilliant, my son. The silly filly doesn't suspect a thing. Of course, your mizzen will have to be cut short. What do you mean? The queen smirked as he laid her hoof on her cold shoulder. You are doing well, my son. You are ready for the next level of your training. It will require long and tedious hours, so your little scheme will have to be put on hold. Mothball choked at what his mother was saying. She didn't know what he had been doing all along, and now he had to stop. But what does he mean by the next level of training? She seemed to read his thoughts. This spawn of discord could be more useful than I thought. She could be the key to our success, and you, my son, she looked at his chin towards her, will be the one to turn that key in the lock. A chill ran up the spine of the tone of his voice. What do you mean, mothers? She leaned to let him go, walked to the curtain covering the entrance. First lesson in your new level of training, son. She grinned out naively, breaking a heart. Zzz. The prince could not speak. His mother chuckled darkly. Go, she commanded. Meet your little girlfriend and inform her you are unable to see her again. But don't just tell her. Break her. Be cruel. Be cold. Be vicious. You, Mothball stammered, you want me to what? Break the filly's fragile heart and enjoy the pleasure you'll get from it. But, if you don't do as I say, I will know. His lips quivered. She would know. She had spies everywhere. He'd been fooled to think he could sneak out unnoticed. Only let him go so he could do her dirty work. Now she was asking him to break the beautiful heart he had admired and envied. It should have mostly hurt the pony he belonged to. He wanted to refuse, but how could he? He could not disobey his mother. As Mothball approached the chocolate lake, he saw it surrounded by sand. Screwball stood by a net, bouncing a volleyball on her head. He smiled at her innocence, then frowned at what he had to do. When Screwball saw her friends, he caught the ball in her hands. What took you so long? He started. I had trouble sneaking out. She shrugged. That's okay. You want to serve first? Sir swirly eyes sparkled with excitement. He looked away so he could avoid getting lost in them. He searched the trees for changeling scouts. He did not expect to find any. They were masters of camouflage. He would bet his life that they were watching right now. They would report to their queen on their actions. Mothball stepped closer to Screwball, still avoiding her gaze, and took a deep breath. We can't play volleyball tonight, Screwball. Philly's grin wavered, but she kept it up. Okay, we could play something else if you like. No, Screwy, I can't play with you anymore. This time her smile vanished completely. What? Why? His mother's words rang through his head. Be cruel. Be cold. Be vicious. He narrowed his eyes, lifted his chin up in fashion. I don't want to play with you anymore. You've gotten boring. Screwball dropped the ball in misbelief. Mothball, what's going on? Why are you lying to me? He winced. He'd forgotten that she was the living lie detector. Then an idea struck him. He knew he could tell it was lying, but his mother did not. I'm not lying, he insisted. I've grown tired of you. It was fun for a while, but then it became dull. And to think I was getting into trouble for you. You're lucky no one caught me. Screwball's eyes widened in realization. She could sense the falseness in every word, including the last sentence. He had been caught, possibly by his mother. Well, why was he acting like this? It was really amazing. I was never caught, he continued. I mean, Mother has spies everywhere. I didn't know a thing about this. Another lie. Screwball understood now. They were being watched, so he was pretending to be cruel. After a long pause, he realized he had to play along. Oh, thank God, third act breakup was avoided. Oh, thank goodness. And thank goodness people are acting smart. I would hate it if later on this fake people acted stupid. That would really cause me to lose my mind. Well, fine, she snapped. Maybe I'm tired of you too. Mothball was taken aback, but straightened up and tried to look cold. Well, if we're so tired of each other, then maybe we shouldn't see each other anymore. Fine with me. He could not tell if she had gotten his message, but the spies were watching and he had to retain his image. You know, you were never my friend. You're just a stupid, funny-eyed girl. Screwball gasped and almost struck him with a lightning bolt. Remember was a lie and controlled herself. Well, you're not my friend, either. I just like disappointing my parents. After all, how can I be friends with a heartless monster? He felt pain in his chest, but he told himself he was acting. Okay then, I'll never sneak out to see you again. He then turned on himself and took to his guise. Screwball bit her cheeks. It's the best he could do to contain her grin. He had been lying. Like I said, I'm so glad people are acting smart in this scene. Because if there's one thing that'll really tick me off, is when people act stupid.